The referee this afternoon is Ruby Sykes, so a quick look through the two sides this afternoon. Nottingham Forest this afternoon have made just one change following that win over Ipswich Town last time out. Freya Thomas was dropped to the bench for that game. She returns in place of Rachel Rowe, who misses out altogether through injury. As for Crystal Palace, Joe Potter made three changes to the side who played out that thrilling draw against Southampton last week. Jamie Lee Knight, Chloe Arthur and India Riley all dropped to the substitute bench. That means starts for captain Alison Swarby, Molly Sharp and Elise Hughes. It looks to be a change back to a back three system for Joe Potter this afternoon. As Viadon looks to advance forward once more. Of course, it was Deanne Rose defending that as Viadon makes her way forward up the left edge of the Palace attack once more. Ball down the centre of the field. Just too much asking for it as Viadon again gets her foot in there. Good spell in possession here for Palace. Blanchard looks to fire it goalwards, just misjudges the effort. Left-footed, just got under the ball, couldn't quite curl it goalwards, but first opening in this game for Crystal Palace. Annabelle Blanchard did really well there just to play the 1-2. Maybe the pressing from Rogers. Just see Freya Thomas there come a little bit deeper to try give her an extra option. She does so again now and will collect the possession. Just plays a 1-2 with Mustaki. Broham once more. This time they go a little bit more direct. Rose gets onto the end of it. Chance running towards the penalty area. Can they muster an effort on goal here? It's a real mess inside the box. The shot eventually comes in. It was left-footed from Wellings. Decent effort, but Yanez quick to get down to her left. Solid hand on it. Keeps hold of the possession as well. No chance on the rebound for Nottingham Forest. This is the closest that they've come in the early stage of this one. It's been a bit scrappy the opening stages of this one. Hamilton gets his backhand away, but that throw-in goes astray. And here come Crystal Palace once more. Viadon's been lively in the early stages of this one. Here she is again in the possession. Hamilton to beat. Looks to get past her. Can she get the ball in? She can. It's flicked clear by Forest once more. Not out of the penalty area though. Real tussle. Can they get the shot in? Back it comes across towards a far post. Hooked goalwards. It's a looping ball and it's found its way into the back of the net. And Crystal Palace have the opener in this one. Justine Van Havermet with the deftest of touches to loop it over the head of Emily Batty. She was stranded on the goal line, and a moment of genius from Van Havermet. The start that Joe Potter's Crystal Palace certainly wanted in this one. They lead Nottingham Forest by 1-0. Palace looks to advance. Ball down the right from Sharp. Just takes a deflection on its way out, so it will be a throw-in to the Eagles. Molly Sharp back in the side this afternoon. Been at Crystal Palace since 2021. Signed from Durham. She gets the game back underway with a long throw down the touchline. Possession one back for Crystal Palace. Shot comes in, takes a deflection towards the far post, and it's squeezed in. A goal from nothing again from Crystal Palace. Quite simply incredible as the shot came in, took a wicked deflection. Looks to be going out for a corner kick. However, Kirsty Howard had other ideas. Flying in at the far post, got a touch on it, goes underneath Emily Batty. And Joe Potter's side are in dreamland here. Nottingham Forest 0, Crystal Palace 2. And now here come Crystal Palace on the counter charge. Blanchard. Support from Hughes. Into the penalty area. There's a shot against the post. Howard was lurking for the rebound. Couldn't get onto the end of it. Real let off there for Nottingham Forest. That would have sealed the game. 66 minutes in Crystal Palace's last game. The score was at 4-4 in that one. They didn't see another goal scored in the 24 minutes since then. They may be hoping that it stays the same this way, but they're looking for another shot from distance. Oh, it was a menacing one just over the crossbar. Annabelle Blanchard on the end of a quickly taken free kick. Drove it in from a fair distance. And for a second, he feels that Emily Batty was panicking there. Another diagonal looking for Boyd Walker. Doesn't get it at the first time of asking, but picks up the header. Marches towards the edge of the penalty area. Into the box. Real chance. Across goal. But if there was a chance for Nottingham Forest to get back into this one in the late stages, that was possibly it. They've looked comfortable on the ball, but when they need any clinical edge, they haven't found any. There may be some coming now. Shot from distance. Oh, how about that for a finish? And they may still be live in this game. Blistering effort from Chantal Boyd-Walker from all of 30 yards. Drove it in low. Nottingham Forest 1, Crystal Palace 2. There's around 60 seconds remaining. Stapleton. Long ball towards the edge of the penalty area. Forest can't flick it on. Collected by Rogers. A goal now would be ever so dramatic for Forest as he look to snatch a point from the clutches of defeat. Ball down the left-hand side. This will be the final chance. Into the penalty area. It's a real mess and it's just put past the post. That was the chance. Deanne Rose, she's had a couple in this one. Outstretched left boot, just couldn't wrap it round the ball. Goes the wrong side of the post. And that will be the final action of this one. Crystal Palace hold on by the skin of their teeth in the end.
I thought we were the better team across 90 minutes. We dominated possession, we dominated chances. We had way more box entries and opportunities on the opposition's goal than they did. Yeah, I don't know how we've lost the game. The learnings have to happen as quick. But I just said to my players at the end there, I'm absolutely over the moon with the heart and desire that they've shown in that second half. We have to learn very quick to cut out mistakes. We've conceded 2 goals from 2 throw-ins today, and that's just unacceptable. So we need to be better in those moments, and we will be. But equally, again, we've dominated a team that's just come out of the WSL in all areas of the game. And on another day, that's a different outcome. And I think if we'd have had a few more minutes, which I think we should have had, I can't believe there was only 4 minutes added on in that game, I believe we go and get a draw from it, which we more than deserved.